Welcome back to all our Auburn recruiting junkies. Yes, we are back with some good news for you in the Auburn recruiting space for the 2026 class. We're going international flavor on this one on the offensive side of the ball. Let's talk about who this individual is, those quick facts, and of course, what it means for Hugh Freeze and the Auburn Tigers. Before we do that, I want to welcome you back to the channel here at E2C Network, where we share the Auburn experience, which is all about Auburn sports, Auburn culture, and Auburn family stuff. An easier way to say it, though, if it's orange and blue, it's what we do. So thank you so much for joining us. What we're going to be doing in this video today, catching you up on this recruiting news. Now, I know, you're already typing in the comment section right now about how bad things have been for Auburn recruiting as of late. First of all, some of y'all need to get off the ledge a little bit and just chill out a little bit. But either way, I understand. Auburn's lost some commits. There's been decommits. So we get it. Right now, let's focus on the positives of this particular commitment, because this is a really cool and unique one that I think we all need to be pretty excited about, because you don't often see a story like this one. Who is this individual? Someone from across the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, all the way originally from New Zealand, Nekau Hepi, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll do better if I'm not. But all the way from New Zealand originally, currently on the Gold Coast of Australia. And yes, folks, I know typically when we talk about Australia, we're talking about punters, kickers, things like that. No, we are talking about an offensive lineman deciding to come be with the Auburn Tigers in their 2026 class. Now, let's get into some quick facts that you need to know about this individual, even though there's already been some cool ones shared already. Offensive lineman, his measurables are listed currently somewhere between 6'7" and 350 to 370 pounds, depending on where you look. That's a big boy with some big old measurables. So obviously, offensive lineman. And when you see a height like that, especially thinking about that wingspan, most likely people are going to put him in the offensive tackle category, which is probably going to be what he'll be by the time he arrives onto campus at Auburn University. Now, coming all the way over from New Zealand's cool enough, or really Australia, he's been part of the NFL Academy over there, which from my research, as I've been trying to learn a little bit more about it, is essentially a pathway for those on that side of the world to get to play football here at the college level, when they don't have a lot of those opportunities over in that part of the world. In fact, Nekau, he has a background in rugby more than he does football. It's only been playing for a few months. He's been to a few camps here in the States, obviously caught the eye of Auburn from his tape, so that speaks to how well he's done, maybe just athletically in the game of rugby, but what he's been able to put together in terms of showing people what he can do with his measurables, but potentially what he could be molded into as an offensive lineman for college football. So obviously caught the eye of Auburn. Florida State was another one that would kind of came into the mix as well. Auburn got in there first and obviously got his eye, and thankfully they're going to have not maybe have the fight that you thought they might have later on down the line. Now, and also the other storyline behind this, it's good to get a win. As I addressed at the start of this, I know a lot of you have been frustrated with the decommitments. Just take the win where you can get it and be very happy about Nekau coming to be part of this class. Now, let's talk about what it means for the class, for his potential of playing time, and what does it mean potentially for the rest of the class. Let's start with the class numbers as of his particular commitment. Every time somebody watches off in the future, they're like, that's not true. This is as of his commitment. It made him the 6th commitment in the 2026 class. Made him the first international, first one from New Zealand. Probably the only one we'll be talking about unless we're going to get another punter or kicker for some reason. So he's got that signature thing for himself. It'll make him the 4th offensive recruit in the class right now. It'll make him the 2nd offensive lineman with Parker Pritchett already in the class. He's an interior offensive lineman most likely, so an interior and an exterior guy already in this particular 2026 class. So what does it mean for potential playing time for him? If you look at the depth chart of Auburn right now, they're most likely going to see a lot of departures of seniors and people of that nature, of juniors, if they do really well after this season, which means a lot of space is going to be opened up. However, this guy will be a true freshman. Does have some good size on him, though, so maybe if he picks up the game even more fast as time goes on, he can get a little bit more playing time, especially if there's a lot of potential space opening up. Don't know what will happen in the transfer portal. Wouldn't expect him to start right away since he's so new to the game, but you never know. He can at least probably have some room for potential playing time if he picks it up, like we said. Now, what does it mean for him and for the class in terms of what might else happen for Auburn football in this 2026 class regarding this particular position. You never can have too many offensive linemen. You've only got one exterior, one interior, losing a lot. So I think we can safely say that we are not done yet across the offensive lineman, but especially at the offensive tackle position. He is just the tip, and it is a big old tip of the iceberg all the way down in New Zealand. We want to know your thoughts about this individual down in the comments section below. Please keep it just about him down there too. And as always, we appreciate you being here with us at E2C Network, where we share the Auburn experience. War Eagle.